get to reunite with one of your pals from Atlanta. What's it been like having Julio around here? He said he was going to lean on you pretty heavily for some help learning the system.
Man, we ain't missed a step. Like so it's always great to have Julio on the team with you. That's my boy. I remember coming in as a rookie. In Atlanta, he taught me so much. I learned so much from him, and just to be here now, at this time of my career with him, it's great. I'm excited, man. I'm ready to give me a ring for sure.
What was the greatest lesson you took from him? And I found it so interesting. Like he was so adamant. Like, I'm not here to try to take anybody's number. I'm not trying to step on any toes. If you want me to block all game, I'll block all game. Like, he's like, hey, I just want to win a ring. But I mean, for a player of that caliber, that he seems like a very selfless guy.
And that's it. And he's always been that way. From Atlanta. He's always giving back. Like I said, he taught me so much myself coming in as a 6th-round pick. And he's a big reason why I am for where I am today. He's always been selfless, always giving back, and he's that type of player, through and through.
Russ, that kind of helped you out with GA's mini camp. So this week is kind of your first real exposure in the field. What is it like, and how much it helps to be out there to learn this offense?
You said it, man. It helps so much. Just being out there in the offense, learning what Tom does, what he expects out of me, out of offense and things, and just kind of hitting the ground running. Playing and getting that experience with guys is always the best way, I think, to learn and to get ahead of the game, and ahead of the system. So that's been the biggest thing, I think.
Cole said today they can't cover you so far. They haven't really done a very good job, which is a compliment to you. Has it been a fairly seamless transition to this offense? I know you're just getting on the field now, really, with Tom.
Man, well, they do a good job of simplifying everything. I know what they want out of me. I know they want me to, win at routes, win at the top of the routes, win at the line of scrimmage. So with it being that simple, I mean, for sure, I can definitely transition over and do that.
With Tom having the day off today, what did you see from the other quarterbacks out there?
Man, I mean, it was great. We didn't miss a beat. We were out there, tempo's up. It's hot out here. That doesn't change regardless of who's out there. So, but we didn't miss a beat. Still learning plays. Hitting it fast.
The top 4 receivers seem fairly set here, but there's good competition for the rest of the jobs. Who's shown you something of the rest of the group battling for the 5th and 6th spots?
Man, I mean, and I don't think I have to say it, but we're so good from top to bottom. We got guys, Scotty, Tyler, the young cats coming in, man, those guys can fly. I said it earlier. Those guys can fly. Honestly, it's really hard to just point out one guy. I mean, I'm looking at them. I'm leaning on them to learn certain things within the offense myself. So, and those guys are doing a great job too. But it's really hard to just point out one guy. They're all so, so polished and really good.
One of the last times we talked to you, you told us you thought that when Tom was hitting you up, you thought it was a prank at first. You thought it was some kind of sick, twisty joke. What are some of the other things you've learned about him since getting a chance to work with him?
Yeah, Tom has a great personality. We've chatted about that. And it's funny. But he has a great personality. But he really gets locked in too at the same time, and it's really unique to see somebody like that who can turn it on and off like that kind of. You don't get many guys like that, and you definitely see it, and you see why he's one of the greatest when you get on the field. Like I said, how he's able to turn it on and get locked in and get everybody else locked in. So that's just kind of how things I've learned, and seen out of him just kind of moving forward.
You're working with the punt returners today. What's that kind of competition been like, and what's your level of comfort returning the punts?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
Working with the punt returners today, kind of down receiving the punts. What's that competition been like, and what's your level of comfort there?
It's different, but I'm comfortable with it. I've done it in the past a little bit as a backup. Had a few reps rookie year. Again, always learning. Learning things from JD, learning things from Scotty and those boys. Different techniques, getting under the ball, keeping my arms high. Just for me, it's always a learning process. To get, the more I learn from guys with experience, I'm gonna be better off that way regardless. So, and the competition is great, but I see it, like I just said, as a learning curve. So just keep soaking in that knowledge, and I'll be all right.
Your former Falcons teammate Julio Jones, who you've been asked about. There's some people that have said, oh, he's over the hill, or oh, that hamstring really got him last year. He's not the same player. You're a guy that's seen more of him than anybody. What do you think of all that?
I mean, you know, first off, injuries will hold anybody back, I believe. You know, you could be the greatest ever. I mean, but if you're hurt, you're going to be down, you're going to go down a notch. So, I mean, you see him out here, he's healthy, he can roll. He's the same old Julio to me. He's fast, he hasn't missed a beat. That's everyone's number one thing in the NFL is staying healthy. So, the healthy Julio is a problematic Julio, the way I put it, so, for sure.
Speaking of health, I know you're still kind of the new guy around here, but how hard is it seeing a guy like Ryan Jensen, who commands so much respect, go down with an injury yesterday, a pretty significant one?
Right. And I didn't see it, but I know he's big. You know, I've heard a lot of great things about him throughout the organization. Just really getting to meet him. He's a great guy, great leader. I didn't see the injury and everything, but it's definitely tough to see somebody like that with that big of an impact on a team go down, for sure.